My name is Robert W. Rushing Jr. I'm an attorney in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I want to talk to you about what to do the first 24 hours after you're injured at work. Now, job-related injuries are complicated. The law there is different than in almost anything else, but there are some things that you ought to know from day one because they will affect pretty much irrevocably what happens in your case. So the first thing you want to do, you want to seek medical help immediately, and you want, if you can, to get a doctor with which you have a good personal relationship. The reason I say that is that doctor will give impairment ratings and medical opinions that will decide whether you are compensated in many cases and to what extent. So you want it to be someone who, if you can get this, knows and cares about you and your family. Give real thought to who that doctor would be. Second thing that you want to do, when you see that doctor immediately, make sure that you follow the immediate medical advice. Fill the prescriptions, even if you don't want to spend the money. Follow up with care. Do whatever they say to do, because the first thing an insurance adjuster for your employer will ask you is, did you follow medical advice at first? And if you did not, they will argue, as sure as I'm sitting in this chair, that your failure to do so aggravated your injuries and should limit your compensation. So once you find that good doctor, do what that good doctor says. A third thing that you want to do, you want to see if there are any witnesses to your injury. If they are, and this is something that puts coworkers in a little bit of an awkward situation, try to get written statements from those people. Now, by written statement, I mean handwritten statements, so that you can document that they put those exact words down on a piece of paper. The reason I'm saying is, later on, when you come to a workers' compensation hearing, these people may be very reluctant either to testify or in some cases to tell the truth, or they may simply not remember. So if you have their documented statement and you can prove this is what you said when your memory was fresh, that will be priceless for you. Now, a fourth point and a last one is you're looking at a serious financial disruption. In my state of South Carolina, if you're compensated, you're going to be compensated at 2/3 of your average weekly wage. Now, a 1/3 loss in income to a household is pretty devastating. So this is a time to, unfortunately, pull out your records, look at your bills, look at your lines of credit, and say, where am I looking at a problem if I have issues in 4 to 6 weeks or however long I'm going to be out of work, so that you can prioritize, so that you can budget, and if necessary, you can do something with creditors and try to buy yourself some time. You hope that these things aren't necessary, but if they are, looking at it in a proactive way is going to improve things for you in the long run. Thank you for listening.